What's up, everybody? This is the Overwatch 2 Spotlight video, and this is actually the full Spotlight video. This is the 35-minute long video. I'm not going to be cutting this because I feel like it's just kind of scatters all the content into different places, and I'm just going to put it all in one. For those of you tuning in, thank you very much for tuning in. This is going to be the last thing that we react to for those of you tuning in live. I've been saving this, and I've been wanting to watch this for a while now. I've seen snippets here and there of some of the things announced, and it's looking promising, and we'll speak about that a little bit during the video. I'll try not to pause it too much, but we'll see. We'll see. Holy moly.
Initiating boosters in 3, 2, 1. Game on! Welcome to orbit! I'm on to you! Let's go on then! The Avatar.
One of the best games and one of the best worlds ever created. But once Overwatch 2 got released, it went downhill. And we all know that's true. But this could be their turnaround. Because of some of the things that I've seen announced could definitely help. And it's a shake-up big time to the scenes. I think Classic Overwatch was the last thing I did. Loot crates are one of the big things that are coming back. I have a feeling Classic Overwatch was the last thing that I did.
Welcome to the Overwatch 2 Spotlight.
I'm assuming that's a green screen. If so, that's really cool. If not, that's even cooler.
This past year alone, we made huge updates to our competitive systems, including matchmaking, balance updates, role queue times, and new features, all in service of constantly improving and evolving this game. To continue in that goal, we aim to innovate by creating new experiences for the more than 100 million players that have joined us since we launched in 2016. New experiences, new metas, new modes, new events, new heroes, just new ways to have fun. And 2025 is going to be another big year for us. Not only are we expanding this brilliant global community with a return to China in Season 15, but the overall key focus for us this year is how we can evolve what it means to play an Overwatch game. There's so many things coming to Overwatch 2 this year that we can't even fit it all into this spotlight. So, over the next 30 to 40 minutes, we're really excited to show you many of the things, but definitely not all, that we are planning for the first half of this year. First up, the biggest change since Overwatch launched, your favorite heroes are about to get a whole lot more heroic with perks. Perks are here.
Perks are talents, and perks was something you were supposed to release at the launch of Overwatch 2, or that so-called January, a couple months later. But they've basically taken the talent system and changed it into a perk system to where now you level up when you're playing by doing damage or healing, from what I've seen so far, but there's probably other ways. And yeah, you'll every so often you'll get a level up, and you'll get 2 perks to choose from, customize your play style, and yeah, it looks cool. It's a change to the game, and it opens up an avenue to a lot of things. My thing that I want to speak about is it has taken Overwatch to be thrown in the absolute trash, into the absolute bin, because of a game called Marvel Rivals that came in to rival Overwatch 2, no pun intended. I'm not a fan of Marvel stuff, so I didn't play it, but I can see everybody was enjoying it. A lot of the content creators that play Overwatch went to that game, and they never turned back. So Blizzard had to do something just to keep this ship afloat, and all of this in this video, plus supposedly more, is what's what's going to hopefully keep this afloat. But it shouldn't take that to do something good in a game. That's the only thing that frustrates me in this big long announcement or spotlight. It took, to me, this is either it's bad timing or it took another game to take probably 50% or more of your player base, and that was a weak player base at that point too, because no one really wanted to play Overwatch. And it took a game to rival you, take your player base, to be like, oh shit, let's scramble, what can we do? Oh, we had all this other stuff planned, let's bring some of it back, all the good stuff, and let's revamp some things. I'm happy about it, because I absolutely love Blizzard Entertainment, and I love Overwatch. I'm not a fan of Overwatch 2, but it is what it is.
To completely redefine your strategy and how you play your favorite heroes. Think of them as hero-specific bonuses that level up your gameplay and not just your hero. This means you can customize how you play in a match like never before. It's like giving your favorite heroes a little extra
that was cool.
Oomph. Overwatch 2 is about to evolve in a way you've never seen before. After that, we'll go into how we're starting the 2025 competitive year with a full reset and new competitive rewards, including the new competitive weapon when Season 15 launches. We will also showcase some new mythic skins, game modes, and of course, upcoming heroes. Plus, some improvements to how you are rewarded for your playtime, including the return of a system from Overwatch 1 that we've received a ton of requests for, so keep that feedback coming. We'll also share what's going on with esports, including how it's expanding with the reintroduction of Overwatch into China. Of course, some
recently got back into Fortnite because I needed my PvP fix.
And hopefully a few surprises mixed in as well.
Overwatch might take me back.
We know what this universe means to all of you, and our team is driven by the idea of working together with all of you in this wonderful community. Developing the best version of this universe for years and years to come is what truly matters. We're so thankful that you are all on this journey with us. And there's so much to tell you about that you're gonna want to stick around.
It is time to celebrate the glory of battle. The competition.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I just started playing Fortnite like a couple weeks ago. Actually, started the year with Fortnite, so 1.5 months now. And Overwatch might steal it. This is the Season 15 trailer, by the way. I just watched this. This is why I'm kind of not really paying attention to it. So I do have another Reacts video purely on this. But so far, we've seen perks. Kind of like a new thing. I'm here for it. I will never trash something until I have an actual say and opinion on it. And who's to say I'm going to trash this? Because I think this is actually, by looking at it, I feel like this will help the gameplay. It opens the door to so much more. And you'll never ever see, unless, like let's say an Orisa on 2 different teams, you'll never see the same Orisa always. There'll always be something different, which is kind of good. Unless they specifically choose the same abilities, because Overwatch kind of made it to where there was always one OP ability in every single talent choice, and that's going to kind of suck. But it is what it is. Am I going to be coming back in Season 15? It's more onto the yes side. Am I going to get the Battle Pass for Season 15? Who knows? We'll play for a little bit and go from there. But I'm really looking forward to it. I miss this game. I'm just a huge Blizzard fan, let's put it that way. So it would be great to be able to come back. But am I going to be bad again? Probably.
I will achieve my vision.
But I'm not coming back just for perks. Perks isn't the only thing that brought me back. There's a lot in this video that's going to be bringing me back, and I'll explain that once we get to each little segment.
Great. To win in style is even greater. Such a masterful display. Play it again. I will rewatch this one a few more times.
Three days. Alright, this is the next part. Oh, we're still... Okay. Introed it with perks, but now we're going to go into perks.
Something big. Introducing perks. This is the most significant innovation to core gameplay since Overwatch launched in 2016. This is more than just an update. It's a radical shift.
It changes everything.
Gameplay. Perks are upgrades to your hero's kit that unlock during the game. They provide an additional strategic layer, allowing you to alter your playstyle and adapt to situations. Throughout the match, you'll level up your hero 2 times, unlocking 1 minor perk and 1 major perk. The first time you level up, you'll get a choice between 2 minor perks. We positioned minor perks as lighter upgrades. They're like a little boost to warm you up, from cooldown reductions to small passives that keep things balanced but exciting. Once you hit your major perk level, you'll get to choose between 2 powerful upgrades, letting you fine-tune your playstyle for the rest of the match. Major perks are gameplay-shifting additions to your hero's kit, changing your core loop and redefining what your hero is capable of. Let's look at an example now with Orisa. When you level up Orisa to level 2, your minor perk choice will be between heat reduction on your primary fire or the ability to briefly tank burst damage with Fortify. Are you facing down a Junkrat and want to be able to survive his tire? The upgrade to Fortify might be a great choice. The fun really gets going when you get to your major perk at level 3 though. Here, Orisa gets the choice between a higher impact energy javelin or swapping out her javelin spin for a protective barrier. Here's another example of what you can expect with major perks with Torbjorn. For Torb's major perk options, you get to choose between 2 wild upgrades for your turret. The first perk option is allowing you to upgrade your turret to level 3 when activating Overload, drastically shifting your turret's threat level as it rips through enemies. The second perk option is if you're feeling a little cheeky, upgrading your turret to now stick on walls.
Ooh.
For this added flexibility, Torbjorn can take different angles and even surprise opponents with sneaky turret placement. Finally, let's round it out with Ana. Ana's first major perk choice upgrades her sharpshooting capabilities, allowing her to headshot enemies. Be careful, Widowmaker, you might lose this sniper duel. Then, if you're playing Ana and having a hard time getting dove on, you might want Ana's second major perk option. Give yourself Nano Boost when it's activated on an ally. Now that's a way to turn a fight. When designing perks, we wanted to expand and elevate what your heroes are capable of. We were looking for a system that we could layer on top of your normal Overwatch gameplay and
Talents,
offer
not
choice
perks.
from match
You're just
to
renaming
match.
it.
We plan on adjusting perks on a regular cadence with bigger system refreshes happening in the middle of the year. Every choice you make with perks will impact the battlefield, offering new opportunities to outplay enemies and support your team. You'll get to experience the next era of Overwatch 2 when Season 15 launches.
That's very soon too, which is crazy how they just like, boom, putting it in.
See the passion and dedication this community brings to the game every day. Honestly, it's what keeps us hyped to bring you more. Today, we're so happy to share some exciting new features when the 2025 competitive year begins during Season 15, a season that will shake things up by making the game more strategic and further improving our competitive systems. Last year during Season 9, we introduced a major rework to our competitive system, as well as the addition...
Kinda gotta like relearn the heroes at this point.
...gameplay of Overwatch. As we enter the first season of 2025, this is the perfect chance for the team to shake things up once again. For such a big season, it just feels logical to start with a big bang, our galactic weapons. In response to your feedback about competitive rewards, we worked hard to make this year's weapon variant out of this world. We developed new tech to support applying this.
I wonder what game has
material
this.
to weapons. We want you to feel like you have the power of the stars in the palm of your hand.
The exact same skin, by the way. I'm not going to say any more, but the exact same skin. It's another game that Blizzard works kind of closely to. I'm just saying. This is really, really cool because it gives us something to work for. I mean, I know we got the gold. I know we got the emerald weapons. Those have always been something to work for competitive points. I want to know how these are going to be worked for. Unless it's just another addition on top of that, then I don't know. But if there's another way to earn these by like just playing the game, it gives us something to actually play for, which is going to be kind of cool.
And hey, we're also making climbing the ladder even more charming. At Platinum and above, you'll now get exclusive weapon charms alongside the existing titles. We'll start tracking your rank for this during Season 15 and hand out these rewards for the first time in Season 16. Now you'll be flexing your rank in any mode by rocking these battle-ready cosmetics with pride. We're also excited to report that we're bringing rank icons back to the hero portraits while you're in competitive play. We'd like to do more of this sort of thing in the future, but for now, this will give players that want to show off their skill by sharing their gameplay an easier way to do that. Now, Season 15's rank reset. We've tuned our ranks again, and we're confident you can reach new heights that show off your true skill, whether you've been away for a while or you've been grinding up until the last minute in some questionable end-of-season matches. Most importantly, we think these soft resets work best when we're introducing big new features that change what it means to be skilled at the game. I'm happy to announce that hero bands are officially coming to the game.
This I'm not a fan of.
And we're looking forward to building our take on it. Don't worry, no pools or cats and pools are involved. We want a system that punches up at the strong or frustrating heroes without punching down at weaker niche picks. We also want a system that's very fast, that gives you nuanced control over outcomes, and that we can tweak based on your feedback. As you've seen, we're building a lot of new features.
I think that's the only thing I'm going to hate on this whole thing, by the way, which is really good.
Which of our buildings you spend your time in. We're happy to announce that map voting will be coming to the game after hero bans. Both hero bans and map voting are exclusive to competitive play. One of the other changes I'm particularly excited about is a quality of life update I've wanted to build since my first day on the job. When I joined the team, I was challenged to list the top 10 things I wanted to work on. Back then, we chose the ping system from that list, but today we're building my number one, and that's improved hero information. In a game about mastery like ours, equipping players with the knowledge they need to improve is one of the most useful services we can provide as developers. That's why we're adding detailed stats to the hero information screen that show damage, cooldowns, ranges, and perks.
So you now don't have to look at your freaking patch notes to figure out the fine tunes and or other websites for that.
Season 15
which is really good.
About competitive cosmetic updates. We're also tweaking stuff behind the scenes, think shot bundles and better ways to snag those jaw-dropping cosmetics. Season 15.
Let's go! This is the biggest one, the biggest update, and I cannot wait. I had every item in Overwatch. Had until that account got banned for saying easy claps in chat. I got an account fully banned for saying easy claps in chat. If you want to check out that whole thing, check out my Overwatch playlist. This is loot boxes making a return. Mythic skins are, I'm 1,000% sure they're not going to be in this because it kind of makes no sense for Blizzard to do that. Mythic skins to me are more of their like in-game shop, earn money, battle pass vibes, where legendary skins are kind of shit nowadays. So it's like, there's no reason not to put that in here because that's how loot boxes used to work. You used to aim and strive for the legendary skin. However, I'm going to say this. I highly doubt the rates and the odds of pulling blues, purples, and legendaries are going to be very slim to none compared to how they used to be. I am just throwing that out there right now. I feel like this is you're going to get a lot of poo items from these loot crates. But, again, it's something to play for. I hope, similar to the gun skins, the galaxy skins for the guns, I don't know how we earn those. if they're exactly the same as spending competitive points for the gold and emerald, then that's going to be kind of bad because not everybody has every gold and emerald skin. There's like I bet you 5% of the player base has every freaking skin. But yeah, if they added another one, cool. But yeah, but there should be a way to play to earn something, and that's what these loot crates are going to be for. I hope, unless they're on the store only, then I don't know.
Is the return of loot boxes.
I want to play the game and earn something.
Loot boxes are making a comeback. We're keeping it fun while being transparent about what's inside and the rate of various drops from opening each box. Oh, and guess what? They'll be available in the free track of the Battle Pass, and of course, they'll also be in the weekly reward.
Okay, so the free track of the Battle Pass, I bet you there was like, okay, actually, let's see. So free. Where? I see a skin. I see, where's a... Oh, number 6. Okay, so there's 1 out of those 10. And I highly doubt it's 1 every 10. So it's probably like 3 loot boxes, which is actually pretty shit.
They'll be available in the free track of the Battle Pass, and of course...
Then we got loot boxes, return, limited time celebration, complete 5 games, get 5. Ooh, that's actually pretty good, and I hope so.
They'll also be in the weekly rewards, where you can get loot boxes for just playing. There are plenty of ways to earn them. We're really...
I'm gonna play Overwatch, and I'm gonna earn rewards for my time playing Overwatch to collect cool things. That's how the game used to be. Until I earned every single item in the game, but even then, I still had fun collecting loot boxes. Similar to XQC, how he had thousands of Overwatch loot boxes. I had the exact same thing going on.
Excited for the changes we've made in bringing these back, and hope you are too.
My eye hurt. This I want to know. Is Overwatch Classic still there?
I'm really excited to join you today to speak about what you can expect from events this year. One of the biggest ways the team has been exploring new ways to play Overwatch 2 is through 6v6 tests. This is something players have been asking about since we launched Overwatch 2 with 5v5, and Aaron has written a few extensive blogs on why the team made this switch. Things like pick rates, tank queue times, match stalemates, matches going on too long, sometimes made Overwatch feel like more of a slog than the fun it should have been. We want to find the absolute best way to make 6v6 with those concerns in mind. These limited time events are our way to really test how 6v6 in Overwatch 2 could work in the most fun...
But we've been testing these stupid 6v6 modes for a while now. What are we getting out of it?
This was a really great experiment for us, and we thank everyone that took part, jumped into the matches, and shared your feedback. We're still sifting through all of the in-game data, along with the mountain of feedback the team received across social media, forums, emails, and carrier pigeons. So look for an update on some key learnings in the coming weeks. Moving forward, we're going to be doing more of these, and in Season 15, we're pleased to announce 6v6 is getting its own competitive queue. This will be an open queue, but with a max of 2 tanks per team. Not all of our events are just purely to experiment and to try and test out new features. We're also running events because, let's be honest, they're simply fun. Obviously, we have to bring back the modes and events that everyone loves. In addition to the current return of Lunar New Year, we're bringing back April Fools. You'll hit the beach in Summer Games, and of course, face the horrors of Dr. Junkenstein this Halloween. Outside of those annual events, one of the most fun limited time modes we've worked on in a while has to be Overwatch Classic. This was a labor of love for those of us who have been immersed in this universe for almost 10 years. We started in November with the Overwatch 1 launch day patch. 21 heroes, original abilities, no hero limits or role locks. Then in January, we rolled out with the September 2017 Moth meta patch, introducing the original versions of Ana, Sombra, Orisa, and Doomfist. But you can't do Overwatch Classic without the most notorious of Overwatch 1 periods. So coming in Season 15, we are bringing you Overwatch Classic GOATS. This was a ridiculously glorious time to play.
Tanks.
You had 3 tanks and 3 supports dominating lineups.
Tanks.
These won't be matches you'll go into thinking the key headshot or flanking play will make a difference. GOATS meta is a head-to-head battle, testing which team can be the most thoughtful and strategic in setting up the best combination of plays, the best use of dual heals, and of course, dual ults. Communication will be key when jumping back to 2019 to see if you have it in you to be the GOAT.
There's a new hero coming up soon. I believe it might be in 15 as well, but I'm not sure.
We introduce an exciting new hero.
I admit I'm stupid. Green screen.
Our lineup. Meet Freya. Codenamed Windasher, she's the latest addition to Overwatch's roster, poised to help you elevate your game. Freya hails from the land of Denmark, where the winters are cold and apparently the bounty hunters are even colder.
This doesn't look like Josh, aka Zerka's girlfriend.
Search and rescue operative
Or
dedicated to saving lives.
no, not wife
But when
yet.
Overwatch disbanded, she put her skills towards a new purpose: bounty hunting. Now she'll hunt down any target for the right price. Freya is a hero with a unique arsenal at her fingertips. Armed with an explosive crossbow and a cape that gives her serious airtime, Freya doesn't play by the rules. We think you'll love the new dynamic she brings to Overwatch. Whether you're the type to strategize, hit the ground running, or hover above it, she's got something for everyone.
My eyes, man,
Test
they
your foes
suck.
with her explosive flare, or wrap them up like a gift with her bola. And if someone tries to flee, well, as Freya says, run or hide, it won't matter in the end. Freya's kit doesn't just aim to control the battlefield, it aims to own it. Unload a flurry of rapid-fire bolts with her rev-draw crossbow to keep the pressure on your enemies. Slow it down with Take Aim to line up the perfect shot and fire a high-speed, explosive bolt that will turn your targets into fireworks. Quick dash in any direction to reload your explosive bolt and leave your enemies in the dust. Launch yourself sky high with an updraft of wind and catch those rooftop campers or get a bird's eye view before you strike. And finally, snag an enemy with a bola shot. Wrap them up and pull in their unlucky teammates for the ultimate combo play. For those of you who love a challenge, Freya is going to test your skills like never before. Recognized internally as being one of the highest skill heroes in the game, Freya's kit demands precision and a steady, long-range aim.
And that's not me.
Dominate the battlefield,
She looks really cool, though.
She's going to be the right bounty hunter to hire. Now that we've shown you Freya, you probably want to know who the Season 18 hero will be. I think it's fitting to give you a sneak peek at Hero 44. Codenamed Aqua, this Chinese water wielder has one of the most unique ability sets that we have ever developed. You'll learn more about him later this year. And before then, get ready
Avatar
for the trial
vibes.
coming later in Season 15. Keep following the Overwatch 2 team on social media and our website. We'll release more hero comics and continue to share regular updates on balance changes for all of your favorite heroes.
New map?
Season 16 is launching in April and is going to be another massive season. In addition to a new hero, theme, and some fun events, we have something extra special that has been in the works for a long time. Welcome to Stadium, the ultimate battleground for strategy, teamwork, and hero evolution. Stadium is the biggest game mode we've made since Overwatch 1 was first released in 2016. TLDR, this mode
Battle
is
Royale?
awesome. It's Overwatch gameplay like you've never seen before. Fast-paced rounds, nail-biting 5v5 matches,
Never
and
mind.
a best-of-7 system designed to push every player's limits. This is the arena where you don't just outplay the enemy, you outthink and outbuild them too. Here's the twist. Mods. Each round, you'll earn coins based on how you and your team perform. Use these to unlock and customize
We got, oh my god, okay. Call of Duty, let's go.
abilities for your hero. Choose from mods that boost survivability, like extra armor, amplify attacks with
Or
shorter
Ballistic
cooldowns,
from Fortnite
or
now.
even add game-changing abilities. Stadium is packed with transformative powers.
But
and
this is the
strategic
Overwatch
encounters
twist of it.
That enhance the hero fantasy well beyond.
Oh, this is gonna be
anything
good.
we've faced. This also includes the option to choose how you play in either a first-person or an entirely new third-person perspective from which to see more of the battlefield and your modifications in action. To go into detail and really showcase what Stadium is all about, I'm thrilled to introduce Dylan Snyder and, of course, the one and only Dion Rogers.
What's up, Aaron?
Thank you so much, Aaron. Wow, this is crazy.
Can you believe we're in Watch Point Gibraltar?
Yes, let's talk strategy. Picture this.
You're in Watch Point green screen.
Flying, I'm serious. Through the air to take down a pesky diva. Or Mercy enchanting a teammate to auto-res on death. The choice is totally yours, so build wisely. What works as an edge in one round might be the difference maker in the next. You'll be upgrading your hero until they're so powerful that Aaron has no choice but to make you the game director. You become a walking fortress by going all in on armor, or roast your enemy shields faster and more mercilessly than Dion roasts me every day for not knowing anything about obscure 1970s jazz. Because why not?
And visually, we've revamped everything from the ground up, creating a new user experience layout to make navigating your mods simple and fun. The fresh layout and intuitive icons transform strategy into art, giving you the arsenal to power up your hero as you progress through intense matches. Incorporating an intricate mod system, each
That's gonna be a lot to have to figure out, though.
towards strategic dominance. Early in the game, you'll invest in affordable mods that lay a solid foundation for your team, giving you an immediate but modest boost. As the match heats up, you'll unlock access to more expensive and oh-so-satisfying mods that pack a serious punch, turning the tide in your favor. Each power-up is complemented by incredible visual effects, dynamically interacting with your actions to maximize the awesome feel of impact and intensity. You'll have complete control of your currency, so how and when you spend could be the key to victory. It's all about crafting the best version of your hero at the right moment.
In addition to mods you can buy, you'll also unlock even more powerful traits that won't cost you anything. Traits are meant to be defining aspects of your play expression, so we're making sure that they feel appropriately transformative. You may remember us teasing some of these in events like Trials of Sanctuary or Junkenstein's Laboratory. As Reinhardt, you can focus on improving your barrier, taking away the movement.
Is every hero gonna have this bulk of different abilities, though?
Soldier 76,
or are they all gonna be able to choose from the same thing?
while improving your biotic field by increasing its range, attaching it to yourself, and buffing the attack speed of allies that stand in its radius.
Because if every hero has a 30, 50 different things they can do,
Improving your health and damage resistance while gaining
multiply
the ability
that by
to
every
allies
hero,
and enemies.
that's too much.
7 rounds, Stadium features a variety of maps and game modes. There will be a mix of modified versions of existing maps, such as a quicker Hanaoka Clash round, as well as new push maps with final artwork to be unveiled in the coming months.
Stadium launches in Season 16, and we see it as more than just a new mode. It's a long-term evolution. Each season will bring updates, new heroes, and possibly even alternate modes, like Payload Race or Paintball. And hey, while this mode is already big, it's just the beginning of empowering you to build the best hero you can.
We'll be keeping a close eye on your feedback and continue to find ways to evolve this mode into the biggest and best it could be.
We're planning to kick things off with 14 core heroes.
I was gonna say.
Selected to ensure balance and competitive play, with more heroes being regularly added over time, which will allow you to keep working each season on what is the best hero build to help you win.
There will also be additional maps, modes, and features regularly added over time, keeping things fresh and competitive.
Stay tuned as we reveal more details in the coming months. Stadium isn't just a new way to play, it's a new way to dominate. Get ready to strategize, customize, and rise. Season 16 is just around the corner. See you there.
See you there.
Cosmetics.
We have some stunning cosmetics lined up, and I'm thrilled to brag about my team's hard work. Earlier today, you saw a brief glimpse of Season 15, but let's dive a bit deeper. Our Season 15 Mythic skin is for Zenyatta. Zenyatta will have heavenly visual effects and sound effects to complement his godly ascension.
I like the red color of this skin.
She was really inspired by the Golden Dragon Pichu, and the team rallied to make sure that we brought her vision to life in a way that felt specific and authentic. Our 5th Mythic weapon is for Widowmaker, coming out at Season 15 mid-cycle. We wanted something that truly embodied Widowmaker's hero fantasy, and our concept artist took that literally. I don't have favorites, but if I did, the theme for our Season 16 Mythics is very near and dear to my heart. The team has been waiting forever to put our spin on the beloved Maho Shoujo genre. I'm so excited to introduce Dokiwatch, which pits the heroes of heart against the hollow hearts. Dokiwatch retains core elements of the magical girl aesthetic and blends them with the sleek technology of Overwatch. Our heroes' Magitech weapons are empowered by their animal familiars to fight against the hollow hearts and their looming threat of woe. Tiny sharks, a fox, a cat, and even mischievous bunnies are ready to fight by your side. They're cute, they're fierce, and they'll make your heart doki doki. When it was time to pick the leader of the Heroes of Heart, the choice was obvious. Mars' favorite daughter gets a splash of pink in her mythic skin. Juno's radiance spreads hope wherever she goes, making her extremely powerful in the fight against Woe. Her skin features her magical shark companions Deimos and Phobos, named for the moons of Mars. Personally, I'm partial to the pastel yellow Doki princess, but villain enthusiasts will love her corrupted evil look too. But don't worry, Mercy Mains, I've got you covered. She's getting the Season 16 mythic weapon. At mid-season, the ridiculously cute Elios joins the fight. I'm not gonna say much, because I think the concept really speaks for itself. He's just a little guy. Since Overwatch 2 was released, players have been asking for a mythic for this hero. She's a little bit of extra work for my team specifically.
What, Kiriko?
To make it happen. Our Season 17 mythic skin is for Diva. We hope she lives up to your expectations. For her mythic, Diva will take on the spiritual aura of South Korea's national animal, the Siberian tiger. She'll have customizable hairstyles on the pilot.
She reminds me of that. I've just started watching it, so I don't really remember her name right now. ReZero. The princess.
As well as a pink and an Empire Red colorway, so you can style her however you want. Season 17
The game,
will also
I need to play it.
Reaper's mythic weapon, designed to capture the allure of corruption. We asked our concept artist to make something edgy, and he really did deliver. With distinct weapons for each hand, they reflect Reaper's duality, his descent from beloved Overwatch commander to feared Talon agent. Oh, and one last thing. While we aren't quite ready to reveal them yet, throughout the upcoming year, we have some very exciting collaborations. But there's one coming in Season 15 that me and my girlies can give a slight reveal to.
Aww. I want Naruto.
Hello, we are the Seven. We're so excited to announce our second collaboration with Overwatch 2. Woo! There will be brand new in-game skins and cosmetics coming this March. We can't wait to reveal all the details, so stay tuned for more information. See you over in-game soon. Bye!
Naruto, please. Where's the collab? I need it. Alright, Overwatch esports are dead.
Bailey from the Overwatch esports team. Something new is always coming to Overwatch, and Overwatch esports is no different. We've tweaked our competitive formats a bit to provide you all the things that you actually care about. More things to play in, more matches to watch, more coverage
What
of your favorite
is
players,
a they?
and some awesome dynamic
They
gameplay
is a
through the addition of
gender-neutral
events, which we're
pronoun
very
that can
for.
refer to an
We just
individual
wrapped
or
up
multiple
our
people.
inaugural 2021
Multiple
season
people, but you're one person, by the way.
this November.
It's often used when the
Updates
gender of a
from
person
OWCS
is
Korea
unknown
to
or
come.
irrelevant.
We're really excited for the future of OWCS to provide the most accessible competitive
So instead of
environment
she, they,
ever had. Want to know though how the OWCS is getting even better in 2025? We're going from 2 to 3 stages and live events, bringing you 3 events across the world to even more players. We're doubling the gameplay that we're providing and the number of broadcasts.
It's either a dude trying to be a girl or a girl trying to be a dude.
And integrating it directly into OWCS, making it easier to follow
Let me
and
see.
providing more chances to compete. And
That's what I'm getting out of this. I could give two shits about esports. That is... I can't even tell.
Tournament phase of the competition through a promotion relegation tournament, allowing more chances to qualify and new exciting stakes to your matches. On top of that, we're introducing a team partner program,
I'd have to say a dude.
bringing some iconic
Trying to be a
esports
girl.
brands to OWCS across our different regions.
Give no fucks.
We'll be supporting a bunch of in-game items that you can purchase so you can rep your favorite. This year, we passed Overwatch 2 region that just is kicking off March.
Yeah, I skipped it. Give no fucks. Great way to end it. I think we are actually done. Are we done? No, there's a little bit more. But before he ends it, I mean, it's tilted me even ever so closer to playing Overwatch 2.
Getting to be a part of this amazing team of brilliant developers, artists, engineers, and more, as we've evolved Overwatch together with all of you, has been one of the highlights of my career. We are so excited about all that has been shown today, but we didn't even touch on so many more great updates coming your way. Throughout the rest of this year, we are going to roll out numerous quality of life changes, such as map voting, and, as Gavin mentioned, hero bans.
Those are the only two things I don't really like. Everything else is great.
We also didn't even touch on what is one of the most impactful changes coming later this year, more map reworks. There will be reworks of both original Flashpoint maps, Suravasa and New Junk City. We also are working on major reworks to another batch of classic maps, so you have to stay tuned as we share those details. And that's not even all for maps. The new Atlantic Arcology map is also coming to the game, and a new Tokyo map. We have so much planned to share with you throughout the year. More details, more content, more ways to experience Overwatch. It is our goal to keep exploring and delivering new fun ways to play Overwatch than we've ever done before. I cannot wait to show you what this team has been working on. Thank you for the hours and hours of dedication.
How's Overwatch doing right now on?
We are thrilled to keep working with you through feedback and engagement on growing what we do to improve Overwatch 2. I hope you all have a fantastic time.
Oh no.
To start rolling out in just a few weeks with season 15.
Oh no, Overwatch has less than, they have 6K. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I saw when this got announced, like the first couple hours after, Overwatch was like top 10 most played. Now it's like under 6K.